Hello everyone. Hope all of you are doing well. So let's start today's session and let me introduce myself first to all of you. So myself Aradhana Purohit. I am a certified parenting coach and I'm a founder of Strong Roots. And on top of everything, I'm a mom of two amazing toddlers. So let's talk about the topic of today's session. So today we are going to talk about tantrums, handling tantrums and meltdowns with empathy and effectiveness. How to handle those behavior of our kids when it comes to their emotional level, or when they are they are showing any kind of different behavior that makes us anxious as a parent, that gets us angry as a parent. So how to deal with it? So let's talk about it. So first of all, I just want to let all of you know that there is a difference between the tantrums and meltdown. So all the behavior of crying, screaming, and throwing the things, we always label it as a tantrums. We always say that my child is throwing tantrums and my child is getting angry. But there is a difference between tantrums and meltdown. And being a parent, we need to understand the difference between both of them, because handling both the behavior is completely different. So let's talk about the tantrum first. So tantrums are a goal driven behavior. Like, for example, your child is throwing tantrum for getting a toy, or for a screen time, or for a chocolate. So it's always goal driven. Whenever they need something, whenever they want something, they'll throw the tantrum, or they will scream, they will cry, or they will, hit someone, or they will scratch someone. Like, whatever kind of behavior they are throwing, if it is a goal driven behavior, if they are doing it for a certain thing, like they might scream or in a mall for a toy, or in a store for getting a chocolate. So this is called a tantrum. But when it comes to meltdown, how to handle this? Meltdown is their involuntary response for their sensory overload and their overwhelming emotions. It means they need your emotional support. They don't want anything. They don't want any toy or any chocolate or anything, nothing. They don't want, they need you as a parent to handle their emotions, to handle that behavior. They need that sensory uh, they need that sensory touch from you as a parent to handle that situation, to handle the behavior, changes they are going through in their mind, or they are having. Like, for example, your child can, if they are hungry, or if they are so tired, so that when that comes under the meltdown. So this is the difference between a tantrum and a meltdown. And what are the causes? Let's talk about the causes of both of the different behaviors, tantrums and meltdown. So when tantrums can be for anything, like they want something at that particular time, at that particular minute, and they are not getting it. So this is tantrum. My child want a toy and he's crying a lot. I am not able to give. Oh, my child want a chocolate, but this is not a time to give him a chocolate, and he's crying a lot. This is a tantrum. So we need to understand what is the cause of that particular behavior to handle it. Because being a parent, if we doesn't know why my child is crying, why my child is throwing tantrums, then we won't be able to get work on it. We won't be able to handle it in a proper way. So this can be a sensory overload. Like, if there are bright lights, if you are in a so crowded place where they are not able to handle themselves, or if there is a kind of strong smell. See, because kids, they they have that sensory, very sensitive sensory thing. They are very sensitive about the feeling they are having there around. Maybe it's a texture, or they are not liking, or any smell they are not liking, or any kind of sound they are not liking, or a bright light that making them uncomfortable. So then they can show this behavior. Then comes if there is a communication barrier. It means if they are not able to communicate with you properly, like there is a speech delay, or if they are not so developed, their speech and language is not developed till that level that they can communicate their needs to the parents. Then in that case also we can see this kind of behavior, uh, throwing the things or crying or screaming on the top of the notch. So this this can be another reason. Then meltdown can happen when there is a change in routine. Okay, like there is an unexpected transition. You have just changed complete routine of your child, and he is not able to sleep at time. He is not getting meals on the time, or he is not getting that proper rest that he or she is used to. Then also you can see, and you can see them in a distress, and they can show this kind of behavior. Then comes their physical needs. It means they are hungry, they are so tired, or they are in any kind of uh, uh, any kind of discomfort, any kind of physical discomfort. If there is any pain in body, or if they are not physically fine, then also you can see that meltdown can happen. Then comes as a mom or as a dad. This is also a reason to show the screaming, or to show this kind of behavior, the tantrums and uh, meltdowns. So whenever you are seeing any kind of this behavior in your child, so then question comes how to respond to them, how to handle them, because we all know that that kids don't have that developmental level, and they are not, their mental level is not so developed that we can say anything and they can understand. No, it is not going to happen, right? So what you have to do, you have to respond with empathy to them. First thing, being a parent, you need to be stay calm. You need to be uh, calmer than your child, you with your child, and let them let them see that mama is calm, mama is not showing any anger, or my parents are not angry with me when I'm doing all these things, no matter if it is happening in a public place, but stay calm. Sorry. So when you model calmness in that particular situation, your child feel that okay, I need to be calm. If you will also get angry, if you will also start screaming, then this is not going to stop anywhere. And you will not be able to change your child's behavior, as well as you will not be able to handle their behavior at the same time. So you always need to stay calm with them and validate their emotions. Okay, so you can acknowledge their feeling without any judgment. You don't need to say anything that why you are a very bad girl or bad boy, why you are screaming in the public. Mama is so embarrassed to, like, I to see you like this, and everyone is looking at mama that what I have taught you. Don't do all this thing. Instead, you just can say that I see you are upset. I know you want that toy. Mama will get you this next time. And whatever reason is there behind that, their, that behavior, you just need to acknowledge that feeling with empathy, validate their emotions, let them know that you understand them. Because when we start understanding them, then we will okay, that we want them to follow for behavior, for their behavior, or to like control their behavior when it comes to an anxiety level. So you always need to validate their emotions and use a gentle voice. Don't raise your voice with your child when they are showing any kind of tantrums or they are having any kind of meltdowns. Just be with them at their level, at their eye level, hug them, give them that comfort, and because yelling or screaming at them in anger will increase their anxiety more. If you'll keep telling them that don't cry, stop crying, stop screaming, then they will not understand. But instead, you can just give them a hug. You just hug them and say that please calm down, bacha. Can you please calm down? Or mama is going to help you with that. I mama understand what you are going through. So then you will feel that their anxiety level is decreasing and their behavior, this kind of behavior is decreasing day by day. So you have to use always gentle voice. Don't raise your voice with your child. Then offer them comfort, like you can give them their favorite toy to distract at that particular moment, or you can read something with them, or you can just play their favorite song if they are having any rhymes. This works a big time with me whenever my child is like throwing any kind of tantrum, or if he is upset and crying or screaming. I'll always play their favorite rhymes at that time, and this makes them calm. This actually this distract them from that particular situation that they are going through. Okay, so these are the things you can try with your child to respond to their behavior, their tantrums, and their meltdown. Now, there are a few preventive strategies that you can follow to reduce this behavior, to uh, to allow them to understand what they are going through. Also, before going into that phase of tantrum, you can prevent that thing. So how it is possible? You just first you need to understand the triggers, like why your child is throwing tantrums at a particular moment, why this is happening all the time. Like for example, if you see that your child is when your child is hungry and when your child is sleepy, then they are throwing the then they are having that kind of meltdowns. So before they get into that situation, you just give them the meal, or let them sleep for some time, let them have a nap so that they don't get into that particular behavior. Also, you can you you can see that what is the pattern of their behavior. Like if you see that whenever you are going in any crowded place, if it is you are in public place, your child is throwing tantrum or your child is screaming or crying, then you can prepare them for that. You can prepare the transition. You can show them that your visual things, that this is the particular place where we are going tomorrow, and we are going to visit. For example, you are going to visit a zoo with your child, and you know that it must be a crowded place and your child might be in discomfort. So you just prepare them beforehand. Show them the picture of zoo, that how many people would be there around them, and how he has to handle the things, and how you are going to have fun. Make it fun for them. Make it interesting for them, so that they look forward to it. They look forward to the things that they are having. The behavior that they are So, and also just create a safe space for them. Like you can prepare the sensory area or a corner for your child where they can go and sit for during their meltdowns, and they can have the comfort. You can put their favorite toys on that particular corner and place. Or if they like to draw, you can keep some crayons, some drawing sheets. You can paste some drawing sheet in that particular corner, keep some stickers for them to get them busy with the things, and they can go into that their behavior. And also they will not be so overwhelmed from that particular thing that is making them in distress, or they that is uh, because of that they are in discomfort. So these are the things that you can follow. These are the strategies that you can follow with your child to avoid any kind of tantrums or meltdowns they are having. Also, this is the thing to prevent. But what to do when this is happening? Okay, when your child is get into that behavior, started throwing the tantrums, or thing you have to, okay, remove all the things around them that is risky or that they can hurt of anything. If you feel that your child can hurt of this thing, or if they are into throwing things, just remove the things that may cause any discomfort to them or they can hurt with them. Just remove those things from that particular area, and keep the you can just minimize the sensory input. You can dim the light, reduce the noises, or you can give them headphones, so that they can put it on and they can listen to some good music or some rhymes, whatever they like. Or you can give them sensory things, their favorite toy. And whenever you are going out also and you feel that this thing is happening, you can carry any of their favorite stuff, okay? If they are having any favorite toy kind of thing. Sorry. Or if you feel that your child is just getting disturbed with a lot of noise, then you can give them headphones to avoid that noise around them when you are in a crowded place. You can take the Rubik cubes or the fidget toys, that spinners that they can use, and they can reduce their anxiety on their own. Also, always when you are in a crowded place or when you are going out with your child and you feel that your child is in discomfort, don't leave them. Be with them. Let them know that mama is with you and their parents is with around, because parents being around, they feel that this is their comfort zone, this is their safe place, and when you are around them, they will feel safe. They will be in their comfort zone. So make sure you are always with your child, you're always nearby. Then there are a few techniques that you can follow with your child to regulate this emotional. You can teach them to how to regulate these emotions. Emotional regulation is called. So you can do a few breathing exercises. You can do a few breathing activities with them. Like there is a breathing activity that we call it triangle, like that you have to take a breath, then stop, then leave, then again breathe in, breathe out. So you can do this breathing exercise on a daily basis. This is not a one time thing that you can do and you can see a difference in your child behavior. But if you do on a daily basis with your child consistently, you will feel the difference. You will feel that they are able to regulate their emotions very well. They are able to regulate their emotions, uh, in a very positive way. Okay. Then you can also use that emotion stickers with them. Then they can show that if they are happy or if they are angry or if they are sad. You can ask them to draw the emotions. You can create a jar or emotional jar and ask them to put down the different kind of emoji stickers in that, depending on their behaviors, whatever they are having. Like if they are sad, they can put that, or if they are happy. So this is the way. If these are the few things that you can do with your child to regulate their emotions. And also, don't forget to take the help of care, like your other family members or your staff, whatever help you are having around. Don't take everything as a parent on yourself. Especially, I just want to say all the moms that please take care of yourself also, because self care is very, very important. If you as a mom is not healthy, if your mind is not calm, and if you are not fit enough to handle your child, it would be very difficult. It's going to be difficult. So make sure you are giving some time to yourself also. Take the help of professionals, take the help of parent coaches, take the help of you know other specialists, whatever issue you are facing. Depending on that, you can take the help. And always take out some me time for yourself. Read, go for a walk, have good do some exercises, have some meditation for yourself, so that you can control your emotion when your child is throwing tantrums. When your child is not in a good mood, but at least you yourself is your in your calm mode, so that you can handle. So this is very, very important. Self care for the moms is very, very important. Please don't avoid it. We know that all of us are having a lot of things around us to do, but take out some time. You just sip a cup of coffee, or just go for a small walk, listen to your favorite music, read something, whatever works for you, whatever you feel that this gives me uh, a positive energy, or this gives me some breathing time, this gives me some relaxation. Just do it. Just don't avoid. Just to take care of your child, don't avoid yourself, because you should be fit, you should be calm, you need to be calm while handling your child. And for that, if you need any help, you can reach out to any professionals, any specialist, so that they can guide you how to do it. And there are a few mindfulness techniques that moms can follow while handling their kids, that will help them to understand their behavior, to make them themselves calm. So there are techniques like, whenever your child is throwing tantrums and you feel that you are going to get angry, or you are on a urge to screaming and them, then just step back, take a minute for yourself, and just either just leave the place, or just take a glass of water and have some time. Take some time for yourself, and then respond to your child. So that time is gone, that particular moment is gone, and then you are more calm, and you are in a more good situation where you can handle your child's tantrum and your child's behavior. So take a step back, take some time, and then respond to their behaviors. And also, when it comes to kids, we all know that patience is a key. You need to follow the patience and persistence. So everything takes time. So you need to follow few things consistently. You need to be firm with your child without screaming, and then you can handle their behavior in a very good way. So these are the things I wanted to discuss with you all today, about the behavior, and about handling tantrums and meltdowns with empathy and more effectiveness with your child. So if any one of you having any questions, you can just put it on in the comment box, and I'm here to answer you. And if you are not able to join the live, and if you are seeing the screaming, or if you are just going through this video, and if you are having any questions regarding your child's behavior, you please join this, and please write down your comment. If you are having any questions, you can just write down, and I will be giving you the answers. I will be answering all your questions even after this session also. Whenever you are going through this video, please feel free to ask your question, and please feel free to reach out to me if you are facing any kind of issue, or if you need any help with these things. If there is any question. Okay, so Mathan is asking, any bedtime techniques to avoid? tantrums. Bedtimes are a struggle these days. Yeah, got it. So what you can do, so first you need to make a bedtime routine for your child. Like you just start massaging your child. You just fix the time that this is the time. For example, if you want your child to get in the bed by 9 o'clock, so start doing the routine at 8 o'clock. You just massage your child, change their clothes, dim the lights. You can put on slow music, or in whatever way your child is sleeping, like if you are rocking them to sleep or if you are giving them a milk, make sure they are full, their their tummy is full, they had a good meal. Or if your child is not on solids now, so make sure to feed them properly. And then slowly start that, getting them into the bed. And then this routine you have to follow on a daily basis. This is not a one day thing. If your child is struggling in bed, going in bedtime, then please make a routine and follow it on a daily basis consistently. Same routine should be there, because these kids loves being in the routines. They don't want changes daily in their routine. So yeah, so if your child is getting stimulated at the bedtime, then what you have to do, you just need to make them calm down before going into the bedtime. So you can start reading storybooks, or you can just play some soothing music so that your child's energy level gets down. So what we usually think that if we will make them, tired, and if we will make them tired, and if they are so tired, they can get to sleep easily. But no, this is not going to happen. This is making them more stimulated. This will make them overstimulated, and then they are not able to sleep. So make sure your child is not having any sugary things, like any kind of chocolates or sweets before bedtime. And just 2 hours before bedtime, make sure that his or her routine is a bit slow. Okay, so don't overstimulate your child by allowing them to run, or by allowing them to play the things that makes them tired. No, let them do something that helps their mind to be tired. So to make them sleep, their mind should be tired. Okay, not their body. If their body is so tired, then again they are overtired, and then it will be difficult to make them sleep. So do some activities, like you can do some sorting activities with your child to make them, before sleeping time. You can do some, drawing things or coloring things. So if your child is so small to do all these things, you can just go for the storybooks, that the storybooks that are not having very loud pictures, that big pictures, colorful pictures that they can see. You can explain this to them, and you can sing a few songs for your child to avoid the overstimulating before going into the bed. And follow these things on a daily basis. This will definitely going to help you out. So thank you for this question. Is there any other question anyone having? Thank you, Sadia. Thank you. Hope this helps you, and you can connect with me for further help if you need anything else, any further help regarding this, regarding the sleep pattern of your child. How to distract when they ask candies in the. So, when it comes to junk food, it's always role modeling them. If you are one rule that works big time, yeah, I understand that junk food. So, what helps them, that if something is out of sight, it is out of mind. So I would suggest stop buying those junk foods and candies and bring it at home. Stop buying them and stop eating yourself also. If you are having junk food, your child will definitely have junk food. So to avoid, even I do the same thing. To avoid my kids having junk food or having screen time, start avoiding that. I stop eating junk food. I stop buying junk food. So I would suggest uh, give them uh, give them something, healthy version of that. You can have, keep some. Uh, Thank you, Sadish Joshi. You can keep some handmade cookies or something that is more healthy for them, and then you can give them, then offer them. If the junk food is out of sight, it is not at home, your child will not ask. Trust me, it works big time. Out, keep it out of sight, it will be out of their mind. So if you want your child to eat healthy food, start eating healthy food. If you are eating salads, if you are eating veggies, your child will definitely eat veggies. But if you are going to eat chocolates or other kind of junk foods, definitely your child is also going to ask for it. So you can try this and keep some healthy options, healthy snacks that you can make at home. You can try homemade chocolates, and you homemade jellies are there that you can try and keep it at home, so that whenever your child is urging to have that any kind of this thing, chocolates or candies, so you can give it to them. So thank you, Grace. Thank you so much, Hema. Mm, is anyone else is having any other questions or queries? How to stop the child that while eating is always taking the food from others and the screaming. So what I understood from your question, Mariam, that your child is always taking others' food while eating, right? Not eating the food that is given to her. So what you can do for this, you can prepare her like beforehand, that we always eat the food that is served in our plate, and if you want, you can ask mama, and mama is going to give you. Okay, you can just tell her that whatever she is eating is her portion of food, and whatever mama is eating is mama's portion of, or any other. If I also want to know that what is the age of your child, and if this is happening with the strangers also, or if it is happening in family members. So you can prepare her that has to have her portion of the food, and if she wants something else other than the food served to her, or if she needs that some other person is having, then she can ask, instead of just screaming or instead of just crying for that. If she will ask politely, mama is going to give her. So you have to model that behavior to her, that you can model that behavior to her, that whenever we need something from others plate, we have to ask for it, we have to take the permission. So you start doing it with her. Like for example, if she is eating, you can ask her that, can I take it from your plate, can I have a bite from your plate, or can I just taste whatever you are eating. So this is the way you can model a positive behavior to her, and reduce the screaming thing during the meal time. So any other questions? Hope all of your questions are answered. Okay, so let's wrap up this session. And if any one of you are watching this video, and if you are having any questions or any queries, please drop down the comment, and I will help you out. I will give you the answers. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for having me on this live session. And thanks for all of your support. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye-bye. Happy parenting to all of you.